Hey everyone, welcome back to my blind playthrough of Peglin. This is part 2. Ooh. Yeah, this is all new. Looks like we're in a castle of some kind. Yeah, having durable on is adding quite a bit. Oh, the enemies are starting off with 200 health. So yeah, having all the relics is gonna come in handy. Wow, 388 damage. And 2 bombs. New music as well. Now we have our Matryoshka, yeah, the multi-ball. The Russian nesting doll is the reference there. So we get a new orb. The Orbalisk is really good. I mean, the ball lightning's fun, but I want to do well on this blind playthrough. So I'm taking the Orbalisk. Okay, so it looks like there are more relics chest heading to the right. Into the red. It's so strange seeing the pegs with durable, since I've never seen that effect before. Looks like we're playing against the cursed mirrors that were recently added to the question mark events in Forest in the demo. Oh, I see. It's registering the damage on both sides of the screen since we're attacking the mirror. That's clever. Yeah, I don't need to refresh. The pegs have durable and multi-ball. Wow, this has all of the feeling of like playing pinball and getting your ball in just the right spot and doing really well, which you almost never do on the in actual pinball because you have to do it just right. 350 times 2. Yeah, almost completed the stage. So the rubber ball with durable. This will be fun. I'm not even worried about hitting anything in particular. I just want to watch it go. Bounce, 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 bounce. crit. Yes. I cannot see whatever enemy is behind my webcam, so presumably it's still there because the level is not over. I don't want... well... Yep. I take damage, and then I gain health back. That's how the Nos for Batu is working. Now I'm at 100, so... yeah, clearly there's an enemy there. And must be a mirror. There we go. I can upgrade an orb or heal. I have lots of healing mechanics already in the game. Let's upgrade. We gotta upgrade the multi-ball, which I think gives us more multi-balls that pop out of the one. So next we head to a relic chest. I might have the entire left-hand column, or it might start on the next one after that. I never got that far in the demo, because the demo is just World 1, so. Tactical treat. The refresh moves after every shot. I prefer question marks to guaranteed battles, so. The music is so good. And the pegs don't pop immediately, they just stay around, which is very interesting. And bomb. And then the dagger with the crit. Wow. Yep, got the crit. As I mentioned pinball earlier, Arnie Niekamp had an interview on Stupid Nerd with a professional pinball player. A very fascinating episode. It's an old one. It's from several years ago by this point. But there's lots of really fun stuff in the Stupid Nerd podcast, available on iTunes. So I'll post a link in the description of the video to help you find it. I don't think I can link directly to iTunes, but I can link to like the associated web page. Ooh, they're getting close. So there are no new enemies that will appear because the scroll is rolled up on the right side of the screen. Hit the bomb, hit the bomb! Nope. Back to 100. Oh, the bouncy ball. Boom! Oh, yep, that's upgrading the multi-ball brings you more balls that fall out of the initial Matryoshka. I probably got closer that time at pronouncing the name of the ball. I remember I referenced the Matryoshka in a series on my blog about due process on college campuses, and I just called it a Russian nesting doll because that's a little easier than going with the actual Russian name. God, the music is so good. To quote Dripfang from Hello from the Magic Tavern, I didn't say which god, so it's not blasphemy. I can choose the Reorbanizer, the Ball Lightning, or the Ruborb, the rubber ball. I don't have a Ball Lightning yet. I'll add the Ball Lightning to my satchel. One path forward, straight into the unknown. The question mark awaits. You stumble onto a strange mirror. You have a cursed mirror and you have this happy-go-lucky music in the background with shadows flickering in the reflection. This music does not sound spooky in any way. You're drawn closer and closer until your nose is nearly touching the glass. The shadows are speaking a language you've never heard before, but you understood their offer. So, I have heard the language before because I've met them in the demo many times lately, but I can remove an orb at a cost of 10 HP, or remove all orbs at a cost of 5 HP. I don't want to lose all of the orbs. That sounds so bad. So it's not like I'm gaining anything plus a curse. I have to choose between which combination of curses I'm going to receive. It's not a very nice mirror. It does have good, like, waiting time phone music on its side, but that's about it. Of course, reminds me of the mismatch in the 538 Politics podcast. For a brief period of time, they had their intro music sounded like it was like the music that you'd hear in like a haunted forest in a Halloween movie. Did not at all fit the content of what the podcast was about, or its themes, or energy. They changed back to the one they had before, which fit much better. That was several years ago now, but still, a mismatch that seems similar. In that one, you had a not particularly spooky in a Halloween sense content with a spooky Halloween song, and here a spooky Halloween setting with like a very lighthearted, like call waiting music. So remove one orb it shall be. Well, I have a ton of crits on the board, so the dagger's actually doing well for me in the way that it normally didn't in my demo playthroughs. So I'm just going to remove a regular stone orb. We'll say stone orb number 1. Ellipses. You embrace the infernal energy and push your stone level 1 through the mirror. You hope the shadows make good use of it. Huh. Boxes with eyes that bounce up and down with like heavy metal, like death rock music. I guess metal and rock are probably two different things, but metal death music in the background, and of course the blocks moving in the level itself remind me of the enemies in the Mario games that crush you if you're underneath them at the wrong time. We're starting with a powerful orb, the Orbalisk, and we got a bomb. So there's a special promo on this game. I think it's $17.99 right now for the next few days, until I think May 9th. I don't know if this video will be released before then. After that, it looks like it's going to be $19.99. If you have disposable income to work with, this is a great buy. Totally worth it. Haven't even played through all of Early Access yet, but this is a good game. It's worth paying for. Of course, the little boxes also remind me of Patrick's Parabox, which is a game whose playthroughs I've seen quite a bit of. That looks like a very confusing game, as makes sense from its title. Oh! I was going for the crit, and I did not get it. That wasn't enough to take out the enemy. Thankfully, the attacks aren't too heavy in terms of lost health, but if I don't take out these enemies soon, cumulatively they will add up. Yeah, I got the crit. Okay, well. Multi-ball! Hit all the pegs! All the pegs! Every single one of them! We got a refresh too. Wow. So if I am given the option to heal after this battle, I'm gonna take it. Unless, like, the Nosferatu somehow, like, heals back a lot of the health that I've already lost. this pachinko roguelike, which was how the developers described their game in their Steam page. Very apt. It's a good, pithy phrase. Pachinko comes from like the pachinko boards you would see at like a fair, where you put the puck at the top of the board and it zigzags back and forth through the different like nails or pegs in the board, and then ends up somewhere at the bottom. And where it ends up at the bottom often determines what kind of like little prize or piece of candy you happen to get. Roguelikes being the games where you have one life and you have to see how far into the dungeon you can go. Heal. I'm gonna heal. Relic chest. There we go. Ooh, don't want to go to the right if I can avoid it. Powder collector. Every 30 peg hit is converted to a bomb. Sounds good to me. Left sounds better. So left I shall go. Ooh, okay, so these are all relics. I don't remember what, there's like a power glove, salt increases the damage to slimes, then the decoy or orb prevents the enemies from attacking like while you're reloading. I don't remember the power glove very well. Middle or left seems better. Straight down's gonna be the easiest. Salt Shaker. Attacks deal plus 10 damage to slimes. Ooh. Okay, looks like there is one more incoming enemy, in addition to those already on the board, or on the screen, including the ones hidden by my floating head and shoulders. And I missed the crit, which is what I was going for. But I got a crit elsewhere on the board, so... Oh, the shields have their own health. That's what took the damage. This is gonna be hard. There we go, got the crit. Of course, the durable gives just so much more damage. Is it just gonna take out the shield and that's it? No, okay, it actually took out the enemy too. Ooh, looks like we got a little assassin with the blade drawn. Wonder if it's the wizard-killing blade, the Vasco Alon. Probably not. This blade probably has its own lore, doesn't need to borrow sword lore from other intellectual properties. The sound effects are so satisfying. Looks like the enemy's healed. And my health's back to 100. Boom! Level complete. I'll take another ball lightning, please. I think it was called the lightning orb in an earlier iteration of the game, but it is the ball lightning now. I would always get these in the demo by saying, ooh, looks like you're going to be struck by lightning. Do you let yourself be struck by lightning, or do you run randomly on the overworld and to avoid it? And you never took damage from being hit by lightning. You just got a free orb that was really good. So, if there's a prompt where it's like, do you want to be struck by lightning? I'm going to say yes. Within the game, not in real life. But there aren't too many dialogue prompts in real life. But ball lightning. Can target any enemy on screen. Critical hit attacks all enemies in targeted column. Now we just head into the final boss area. Or take damage. That might happen first. That's probably going to happen first now. 2 damage isn't that bad. Four damage isn't that... Well, I guess I got healed in the meantime. Eventually, I will make it to the final battle. I have so many relics. I have so many relics on the left. I have no idea what any of this is. The music sounds intense, so I presume 3,000 health. Okay. I have quite a bit of firepower. Like, having the demo out and be this really simple game with these really comparatively low health enemies makes these other ones seem like so much more impressive, even though like you're leveling up as they're leveling up. Like, having played the demo, this feels so much more epic when like it's just really good game design. Like there's, yeah, it's clever. Okay, so the big baddie has 2,790 health remaining. I have 100, haven't been damaged yet, but I presume that's coming. Probably could have gotten more damage from that attack, but still pretty good. Hit the crit. Hit the crit. It's right there. There we go. Ooh. What? Okay. Not like there's a particularly bad place to end up, but that's new, having your control kind of wrested from you and having to just time where in the spinning trajectories you're going to end up. Okay, so the boss is at half health, and I still have 3/4 health remaining. Ooh, 2 bombs. 1 stone. 1 obelisk. Less than 1,000 health remaining on the enemy. Of course, the health bar shows how far we've come. Oh, okay, and I'm now confused. I think that's what the question mark above my head means. Or perhaps disoriented. Maybe that might be a better way of explaining it. Hit the crit! Hit the crit! Nope. Hit the other crit! Yes! Should be enough. Boom. Siege no more! Achievement unlocked. It's always fun playing a game for the first time, and all of the achievements are easy because you haven't played any of it, so they're all new. Bob Orb. Convert every 8 peg hit to a bomb. Darkness Etterball applies blind 2 on hit, or the ball lightning. Bombs away. And we get to take a relic as well. Matryoshka shell. Every shot has multi-ball 1, but attacks get -2. Kinetic Meteorite. Every 3 pegs produces explosive force until the board is refreshed. Sealed Conviction. All attacks get +2/+2, but you can no longer discard orbs. I haven't discarded a single orb. That would be more useful. This would be more fun. I'm gonna take the one that's more fun. Castle complete! We have so many relics. We have so many relics on the left side of the screen. Thank you all for watching part 2. Join me in a few days for part 3.